position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders starting to separate. It's the Utah Utes and the Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment for his team. 7-0, undefeated. They have been able to prove everyone wrong all season long. But nothing they've done before matters in this game. He said this is going to be a very challenging opponent, and I've told our team, if we want to stay undefeated, we have to be perfect, one play at a time. That's how we'll do our job. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Bulls offense that has the first possession of the game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Back to throw, it's Alexander. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tries to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps this opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that is not a good sign for this offense. You are not going to survive mistake after mistake very often. Last week he threw a ton of picks, and they still won the football game. Now starting off on the same foot, man. You have to take care of the football. That's priority number 1 at the quarterback spot.
So the Utah Utes offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number 1 guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's 2 in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double 2 guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Alexander. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield.
And that was pretty good initial defense, man. I think they understood what he was trying to do, but that second play, the QB scramble, once he gets outside of the pocket, and then just the feel for the big fella to understand where to get to.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Utes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabs it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Utes have it with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Parker. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Utah!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes it past the marker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Got a little grass. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We've got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Off play action. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Hogs it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
There's a crease. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Parker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Utes have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. He'll do it himself. They'll give it to the back.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Got room at the 35. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On target. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They run into a bit of trouble here, third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got enough for the first. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And after yet another third down conversion, they've got it first and goal. They'll run it. It's Parker. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got his man. Trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Alexander. Unleashes one. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Gonna run it. It's Wallace.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The play action fake. Stepping to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop it. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. They'll move the tight end. Wide receiver going in motion. Go, go! Now on the option. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Trying to slam in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Good, solid tackle. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Bulls! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looking to throw, it's Alexander. Into the end zone he goes for the 2-point conversion, and the lead is 4. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Timeout by the offense.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Alexander. Gonna take a shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Oklahoma Sooners.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Utah head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Here's the pressure. Fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Alexander. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's not afraid to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown Bulls. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 4. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the single back. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Turning it on. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Bulls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Looking for the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Alexander. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's a gift to Parker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking down the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. The 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hughes!
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. 4th down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in 4th down. You got the lead. You've got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Muhammad. And the returner is stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Rush is on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll knock him down. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. They'll go right back to him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, looking to pass. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Alexander. Looking left. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bulls have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's McDaniel. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the Utes will hustle to the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed ball.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Back open in the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Spins away from the defense. Snags it, and there's running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Utes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Parker. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll give it to Parker. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with Max going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Utah!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking for a crease to the left. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Finds a little space. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready, guys. Ready, go.
They'll go right back to the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking for a man. It's Alexander. Working that left side now. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Run it with the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Let it go.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two